All right, welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to the Road Show, and big shout out to Wainster, who's on with us already. So we are, you remember the show BJ and the Bear? Moving on. BJ and the Bear. There's a whole bunch of trucking ones that I liked. I thought I would do the theme BJ and the Bear, because I haven't actually. I've seen that truck around. People have been rebuilding and doing models of it, and I've seen models. I've seen RC remote control versions of it. I think if you go down to Matt's, actually. The star was there with the truck. So BJ and the Bear, 1979 to 1981, created by Glenn A. Larson and Greg Evigan, who was the actual star of the show, has been going to a lot of the shows now and actually hanging out with the truck. So produced when the CB radio and the trucking craze had peaked in the United States. And here's the theme song for BJ and the Bear. Oh, there we go. That's BJ and the Bear for sure. That was the theme song. And this is Sister Golden Hair by America. We're playing some of the songs from the soundtrack from that television show. I got to go and watch some of those episodes. I missed that show. I used to watch it faithfully. As you know, Greg Evigan was the star. Billy Joe, BJ McKay, as a professional trucker who travels the country's highways in a red and white Kenworth KW100, and his pet chimpanzee Bear, named after Bear Bryant, the famed football coach from the University of Alabama. So the pilot is stated that McKay had spent 2 years in Vietnam as a medical helicopter pilot, had been a captain, and earned the Distinguished Service Cross. He was a prisoner of war in North Vietnam and Hanoi Hilton for 4 months in 1973 after his helicopter went down over the DMZ. And episodes typically deal with BJ uncovering or getting mixed up with crime in the area as he travels through it. A local resident, usually a young, beautiful woman, appealing to him for help. Now, the one thing I noticed about BJ and the Bear was he was able to paint that truck almost every episode. He repainted it over and over and over and over. And I think he just needs to take it easy. Here's the Eagles for you. That's what he should do. Is just take it easy, man. You don't have to paint it every time. Just once in a while would be fun. All right, let's get into it. This one here is a great one from Eddie Rabbit called Driving My Life Away. Well, the midnight driver or not, that's one. I love that one by Eddie Rabbit. I got to tell you, this, good actors will make you feel that they are the person. They are the truck driver. They are whatever role they're playing. And sometimes you don't realize that they cross into different people in different shows. And that's what happened with Claude Atkins. Now, Claude, you guys know him from Moving On, that television show about trucking, the truck drivers moving on. But he also played as a guest star in BJ and the Bear, it's Sheriff Elroy El Lobo. Now, I don't even remember. I have to go back and look. I used to watch this show fairly frequently, but I don't remember but he was previously on Moving On. And then his character eventually spun off into its own show called The Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo. I don't remember this show at all, along with guest character Waverly, who was Ben Cooper. So I think for Claude Akins, we got to play this song, A Little Merle Haggard. It's a fun one there. If you want to go we did a whole show on the Moving On, so if you want to go check that out, go check out check out the whole radio show on our Mixcloud account, or you can check out parts of it on our YouTube for sure. All right, so hey, let's play a little Elton John, shall we? This one's called Country Comfort, and it was part of the movie.
You know who it is. My favorite station. I love you guys.
Turn your radios up.
All right, yeah, we are talking about BJ and the Bear today. That's the theme of our show. We're playing songs from the soundtrack. We're talking about the characters. In season 2, this is funny how they do this with shows. You've probably seen it if you watch any of the popular shows today, like today it's Wednesday, so it's Chicago night in our house. Chicago PD, Chicago Fire, Chicago Medical, whatever that hospital is. Anyway, and they move the characters back and forth sometimes. They do guest appearances on other, and this is what happened in season 2 on BJ and the Bear. Eyes of Texas in 1979 and The Girls on the Hollywood High in 1980 were designed as pilots for a series about a pair of private detectives called Heather Fern and Caroline Capote, and they were later episodes cameo appearances in other shows as well, Quincy M.E., which I don't even remember that show. But then in 1981, when the show returned to its third series with a 2-part episode, BJ and the Seven Lady Truckers, he had them help run Bear Enterprises, a trucking company based in Los Angeles. Now, I thought this was kind of funny, but one thing I didn't realize is Greg Evigan was a musician himself. He did the whole theme song for BJ and the Bear, and here's another one that he did called People I Know. There we go. That's Greg Evigan, People I Know. He's actually playing the what is that called? I want to say the flute, but it's not the flute. You know what I mean. Anyway, he's playing and singing that one. So, okay, so the reason I played that one, because it's People I Know, as I was talking about, they were introducing women into this series. Not that he needed more women introduced, but in 81, he had... Seven Lady Truckers. Now, here's why he had Seven Lady Truckers on his team. Apparently, Rutherford T. Grant was his nemesis, played by Murray Hamilton, and the corrupt head of the state's Special Crimes Action Team, who's a secret partner in a competing trucking company. And because of Grant's harassment, BJ is unable to hire experienced truckers. Does it sound like the trucking industry of today? And is forced to hire 7 young, beautiful female truckers consisting of Grant's daughters, his daughter Cindy, twins Terry and Jerry, nonsense Angie, and Samantha, Callie, and a busty blonde nicknamed Stacks, along with a female dispatcher Stacy. Can you imagine working for that? I don't know. Anyway, I think it was a real gamble, but apparently it works. Here we go. Kenny Rogers had a couple songs. We are talking about BJ and the Bear on the Road Show today. And if you're wondering, it's funny because 1979 is when it started. It started February 1979. I'm trying to think of back. Born in 63. So 73, I was 10. So 79, I was, 18? I was just getting into trucking at that time. I think I was I was probably starting the moving company about that time. I was starting as a lumper at the moving company. I wasn't driving yet, so I probably had time to watch this, especially in February, because nothing happened in moving in February. But just to give you a season 1, Odyssey of the Shady Truth, Shine On, A Coffin with a View, Deadly Cargo, Never Give a Trucker an Even Break, Lobo's Revenge, The Murphy Contingent, Wheels of Fortune, Crackers, and Lobo are the 10 episodes that happened in 1979. And this guy was also hot in 1979. John Denver had a couple songs going on. This one's called Follow Me. John Denver there, and he had a couple great songs on the soundtrack, like this next one called Take Me Home, Country Roads. Here we go, John Denver. You're listening to The Road Show. I'm your host, Bruce Evans. To the Bear. That's right. Whatever happened to BJ's chimpanzee, the Bear? And apparently, Sam, as he was called, Sam the chimp from BJ the Bear, passed away in December of 2010. He was found very early in the morning, still in his night nest, and appeared to have passed away peacefully in his sleep. So I don't know. I don't have. Let me see if I can. I don't have much more information on the bear. Jerry spent her time between Sammy and Jam. Sam did have an odd quirk. He passionately disliked bare feet and would chase anyone away from his enclosure, even spit at them if they were wearing sandals or flip-flops. I'm going to leave that alone. Sounds like trouble. His passing became a shock to the center staff, and necropsy showed that he died of a heart failure. Serious problem for adult male great apes. So there he is. So All right, there you go. Let's see. Let's play a song for for the chimp. Oh, I don't know. Which is a good one I could play off of this list here? There's so many good ones. Let's just play Brother Trucker by James Taylor for sure.
Put your ears on.
There you go, a little James Taylor, Brother Trucker for sure. That one goes out to Sam, the chimpanzee who rode with BJ BJ. All right, so let's see. Here's what happened in season 2, which ran 79 to 80. They only had 10 episodes, season 1. Season 2, they had Snow White and the 7 Lady Truckers. Good luck with that. They had Kane's Cruiser, Pogo Little, Kane's Son-in-Law, Run for the Money, The Eyes of Texas, Mary Ellen. They also had a Misadventures of Sheriff Lobo crossover story in there. Gasahol, BJ's Sweethearts. I'm sure he had lots of them. Fly a Wild Horse, Silent Night, Unholy Night, Fire in the Hole, Siege, Through the Past, Darky, Bear Bondage, BJ and Witch, The Good, the Bad, and the Beautiful, The Girls on the Hollywood High, The 18-Wheel Ripoff, and The Friendly Double Cross. No wonder he probably had Carolina on his mind. Another James Taylor for you.
In my mind,
one there for sure. All right, so let's get on to the third season here. We got the third season, and the first episode was BJ and the 7 Lady Truckers. Starting to see a theme here. Fast and the Furious, Intercepted Past, Down and Dirty, Beauties and the Beasts, Blonde in a Gilded Cell, For Adults Only, A Bear in the Hand, 7 Lady Captives, and Stunt, Who is BJ, Detective Finger, I presume, and the $2 million Hustle. There you go. That's it, my friends. That is all that we have for the episodes. Unfortunately, only ran 3 seasons, but it was fun. I'm going to go and look this up. I'm sure you can find them on YouTube. I know the Moving On one is on there. I'm going to go and check that out. But I'm sure it will live on and on and on. And here's one by Stephen Bishop called On and On and On. Thanks for listening, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the road show. All right, so there you go. So let's move this one out. Let's take this one out with Tony Justice, Highway Junkie. Thanks for listening to the show. Hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. You listen to the road show. I'm your host, Bruce Elridge. BJ and the Bear Style.